My name's Alison Reid and I run a service called Community Dental Services. It operates in England across the central and east of England, delivering community dental services. So that's specialist dental care to children, adults and older people through clinics, mobile units and into schools. So our goal really is to support people who have got complex medical needs, who then may not be able to access what we refer to as high street dentistry. The way in which we've devised the structure is that the employees are elected, so we have 4 elected members on the board. So they give some assurance to the corporate governance to ensure that we're following our objectives that we set up with the company. And then what's embedded across the business is something called the Representative Employee Group, short name REG. And the REG is our link across the business. So we have nominees that are elected in their local area to work to ensure that they're raising any concerns they may have about how things could be done better, how things could be more sensitive to patient need, and they then work as a group to solve those with the local senior leadership team. Our board structure is effectively an employee-owned structure. So 100% of the company is owned by the employees that work within it. All of our surplus is then reinvested back into the business or into wider community projects to support health and well-being. And then we have people that will be part of the leadership team in those local areas that then will drive and lead some of the services. We have what we call pet therapy, which is where Basil, our beagle, comes into the clinics to reduce anxiety for patients with very high dental phobia. That was an idea that was purely developed by employees. We've got people that have got very complex communication challenges, so we use things like easy read cards, and then the teams have been trained in Makaton, so that's a way to communicate for those that are hearing impaired. Each of the local teams meet 4 times a year to discuss anything that they feel will be beneficial. And they also have a question box or ideas box that they can gather information from throughout the year, engaging people in sharing ideas that they may have. Once a year we celebrate Employee Day as a formal thing for the whole company. So we pay for everybody to attend that day, and we then identify all the great things that have been going on, and this year the theme of it is talking. So encouraging people to talk and share about their great ideas. So we have the opportunity and offer employees opportunities quarterly to go to events in their region where they can share practice and learn from each other. So there's that sort of training. We also have applied and been really successful in some national awards, and that brings the profile of us as a company up, both within those national award schemes, but also within the company, because then they start to ask more questions about, well, what does that mean? We also do have slightly wider engagement with what we call the wider community through events that we run in parks and in schools. So we're just this last week had a community park event where teams were there raising the profile of oral health improvement, doing the what we call the supermarket dash. So they were to go and grab in 2 minutes as many healthy things as they could from the supermarket shelves. And these are children, and we can then talk them through things that they might have thought were healthy that may not be. They might have hidden sugar in them, and so trying to educate people about oral health in a fun way.